We tend to think of unhappiness as something that happens to us, an external event, a weight of circumstances. We wait for it to end as suddenly as it began and live our lives waiting for that ghostly relief. But the truth is, over time, unhappiness ceases to be an event. It becomes a home. Have you ever noticed that you are comfortable in your state, even if that state is apathy, anxiety, or deep emptiness? It possesses on quickly that the brain values above all else. Predictability. You know how your inner voices sound when everything goes wrong. You know how to react to it another disappointment. You have built a whole life around your pain, filling it with familiar rituals of healing, journaling, attempts at productivity, or the imitation of activity. But let's be honest, all of this is just a way to avoid meeting the silence within. We act as if we want to change, but in reality, we are just trying to make our cage more habitable. We are afraid of happiness because happiness is not the absence of pain. Happiness is total responsibility. When you are happy, you have no one else to blame for your life. You no longer have an excuse for being broken, no alibi before yourself. This is scary. It is easier to stay in the familiar twilight, where you know exactly what pain to expect tomorrow. True healing has nothing to do with feeling better. Healing is the ruthless work of a surgeon cutting away everything you mistakenly accepted as yourself. It is the rejection of the familiar victim persona you have cherished for years. Do you really want to stop being unhappy? Or do you just like feeling misunderstood, yet stably unhappy? Happiness requires the courage to be vulnerable without a mask. It requires the bravery to simply exit, without trying to prove to this world or yourself that you are worth something. You already exist, and that is enough. But are you ready to accept this void and fill it with something real rather than just familiar noise? Until you stop hiding behind your processes and searches, you will only continue to furnish your cage. The real way out begins the second you admit you are not looking for salvation. You are just used to this darkness. And only by admitting this do you get a chance to see the light.